We're gonna add a little piece of tape, guys, just to be safe, you know. Alright, this is the hard part. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing with life. This is so difficult. Oh my god. Maybe with some little pliers. Like I know where everything is, but I just need to get up and get the stuff, you know? The plan is just to put a little tape in between the whole thing, you know? Literally just stuffing it in there and hoping for the best. It's so close to working, but it's... This is so dumb. Oh, this is so dumb. There's no way this works. Okay, a little bit safe. I feel a little bit safer now. Thing is, when I put the cap on, you know, will that do anything? I don't know. Let's find out. No! I knew it! Ah, we're so close, guys.
You little sausage!
Alright, back to square one. Actually, you know what I'm thinking? We're gonna do a little Mexican flicks, you know what I'm saying, fool? We're gonna do a Mexican, how do you call it? Chicanada? We're gonna make a hole to the side, and then we're gonna fit the cable to right here, because over here is too busy, it's too thick, you know? And I make a hole to plastic with the soldering iron, and then we're going to physically hit the hole into this piece. Once we do that, we'll be good. Just need to aim it right. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I don't wanna do this no more. Don't wanna do this no more. No more. Whatever, let's try it. Let's try it. Alright, that worked, sorta. Cool. Take the whole thing out. And then we're gonna do a hole. No way that didn't make a hole, dude. What the hell? That literally messes up our whole thing. We can't make a little hole. So smooth. Alright guys, that sucks. New plan, I guess, again. Try to do this. Now, will this work? Shoot, I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know, brother. I don't know, brother. And then I'm gonna put this back somewhere. Guys, if this doesn't work, I'm crying for 30 minutes and I'll be back. Yep. Oh wait, what? Hold up. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little plastic thing right here. I just get rid of it. Couldn't even see it because it's so dark in here. My mama gifted me this lupa. I think it's embedded in there. I don't know if you guys can see, but nice. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get a picture of it for you guys, but essentially it looks like a mess. But I don't care if it looks like a mess if it works, you know? But this thing is like a drug. Now that I used it, I want to use it again. So what I think I'm gonna do next is cut out the ends, just so we can use the multimeter, whatever you want to call it. So see if there's continuity. Which there should be, but that's why we're testing it out. Hehehe. We're just gonna put in the batteries, connect it to a little motor, and see if it works, you know. While I'm gonna turn it on, it's on. This should tell us if it connected properly. Can you guys hear it? It's moving, it's working. Whoa, soldering worked. Yeah! Alright, honestly, just by how it was looking, it was not looking good, guys, but somehow we made it work. This is so silly, man. Imagine the cables are like really short, that'd be funny. Alright, we can put this back in the trash, the old one. Cool. One of the hardest part out of the way. Next up, taking the batteries out, placing the whole thing in the bag, screwing it in, and continuing. Look at me remembering where all this stuff is at. Crazy. And this messy table, believe it or not, it looks messy, but I started with the Strat, so I had all the tools on one side, I have all the pieces on the other side. As you can see, as time goes by, it just gets messy. This whole project has been with stuff that I already had, except the battery holders and the motors. But everything else I already had, so do what you can with what you got. So, put a washer here. Oh crap, it's hard. Alright. That works a lot when you like press on it and then just pick it up. But only if it's facing the right direction. What a trick. That was actually easier than the freaking pliers. Cool. So the first one has 2 washers just because I wanted to like elevate it a little bit more. Yeah, I could print the part a little bit bigger, but washers also help with the friction. Just, you know. Yep. And I lost a gear somehow. Ah, no way. Here it is. Scared. That would have sucked if I lost 1 gear. Before I glue the little caps on, I want to try out to see if they actually even fit. I'm kind of worried of gluing them. I don't know, what do you guys think? like my issue is that I'm gonna glue this into here and it's gonna glue the whole gear. We don't want that really. So this is some of the plastic that I have. My plan is cut little pieces and very carefully glue them together. I'm gonna do it with the help of some toothpicks. Ooh, I could also glue it first and then cut it. I think that'd be easier. Yes, let's do that, let's do that. So, the strap. A little drop. There we go. That's all we need. Just a little tiny drop. Might be a lot though, I don't know. I'm gonna take a little bit off because I'm scared. There you go. Oh, this sucks, dude. This is our life for the next 30 minutes, just holding it into place and waiting for it to. One down, 2 more to go. Watch him be backwards. That would suck. So here we are again. This is the other motor. I went ahead and took out all the cables. I just desoldered them and just pulled them apart. I haven't soldered them yet because I wanted to show you guys something pretty quickly. So this is the whole setup, right? You give it some power, rotates, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is a little flag arrow that I put for the direction that I want the rotation to go. So I want it to go this way, right? Counterclockwise. And if I were to solder the cables properly, which is red for positive and then black, which is yellow in this case for negative, it would do this, right? So it rotates the other way. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch it. That's why I put the little yellow tape here, so I can have, I guess, opposite rotation. And have the rotation of the wheel going the proper way, which is this way. So yeah, next part is gonna be me soldering. And this is the sleeve that I was telling you about. Essentially just heat shrink. Give it a little cut. So here it is, guys. I went ahead and soldered the positive negative to their not respective sides. We have a little sleeve here that we're about to tighten up, and let's turn it on, see if it works. Ooh. Nice. Drop that in there. And it's rotating to the direction that we want it to spin. So that's pretty cool. Cool stuff, cool stuff. I'm not gonna tighten it up all the way, this one. Just because I don't want to melt the plastic around it, but we will try our best. Nice, let's see if this still works. Cool. Yeah, that gear part thing took forever to design. But it's getting there. Alright. Next up, let's start assembling everything. I think we're good to go. This little wheel, I went ahead and placed a hole right here so we could attach a little 2mm bolt. The reason for this, maybe not this one. Like, these ones look nice. I just want to see if it fits, and then we'll tie the string to it later. Yeah, we can even do long ones. Let's do a long one so we have more to grasp. But now that it's sort of threaded, we can go ahead and place the string for it now before we do anything else. Yeah, so the theory between this string and the other one is that this one's gonna have less friction for it to like rotate cool. And since it's larger, it'll pull the string back faster. Worst case scenario,
it doesn't work.
And we just go for the shooting. Sorry guys, because I already wasted a lot of time. But I think it should work.
String.
Also, good thing I put the tape, because the tape is sort of, I got lucky and it's like right where the hole is at. And since it's all white, it's kind of hard to see. Tony Stark is able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. Oh crap. I need to fix that. Oh, I just need to put a little more pressure in. Pulling the string. That's doing the thing. Cool. So that's the idea. I think my plan now is to at this bad boy. You're wondering, what is this little gun-looking shape? That one goes right here to feed the string properly. Let's roll with it. Yep, right now we're just rolling up the string. Just go through, man. Go through, bruh. You know what? Time for big brain. It's time for a big brain, eh? We gonna get these cable. We gotta do a little hook. Little hook. Cuando la riel por todo apareció, Bob el payaso se transformó. Y ¿por qué? El pantalón. Alright, buddy. What's up now, huh? What's up now? Oh, now it just goes in. Cool. Just like that. Easy. First try. I can finesse this one well. The spring's way too long. It did it, fudge. I need to fix that first. I can't have it doing that. That's okay. My thing is, will it get fixed once I place the cover, this cover? Alright, cool stuff. We need to redesign the wheel. Ah, that sucks. Alright, we'll still try it just for trying it, but that sucks. So this is the old main gear that we had, right? The main issue that I saw mostly was that when it was in tension, it was working well, but you literally give it the slightest bit of flexibility, and the string, I'm gonna try to replicate it, it's just gonna like fall through the bottom like this. So we don't like that, because once it goes down and once you like pull it or pull it the other way, it's gonna like grab at the bottom where all the gears are at. So I came up with a different design for the same wheel. As you can see, they look very similar. This holding thing, it's the same as before, but I decreased the diameter for this thing and I removed like the top there. So if you look at it from the bottom, instead of looking like an Oreo with 2 pieces of chocolate, it's just the bottom piece. I'm thinking this will allow it to grab onto this bottom one. But that's the theory. I'm gonna switch up all the components, so the nuts, the bolts, and the washers into this new one, and then we'll test it out, see if it works or not. We'll make some changes if necessary. Let's see if it works. There you go. I don't know. We won't put the spring for this one. Okay, so far it looks good. So, the gears were kind of messy, but I mean it worked, I think, for the most part. So like I said, the bullet's composed by 5 components. We have the shell, which is gonna house everything. We have a long nut, we have a nut screw, and we also have a normal bolt and magnets. Nice. So here we are, the new part got printed. I changed up obviously some designs for it to match the new gear thingy. I put the spring back on. It's fully unraveled, so we're gonna go ahead and place this here. Be careful not to drop everything. What was that? It was, oh no way. Oh, that's not good, guys. Oh no. that's not good. I'm just gonna do another Mexican fix. I'm gonna make a hole there and then just puncture through it, I guess. There's nothing else I could do. So the little plastic pin sort of fell out from all the trial and error and stuff. So I ended up doing a hole with the soldering iron through the plastic, and it passed an M3 through here. We have the old plastic one, and then we have the one that we just sort of edited it, and it works the same. I'm just afraid that the other plastic ones are gonna break, but as of now, they seem to work. So let's continue. That took me around 15 to 20 minutes, I think. Just if you're wondering. But that's every trial and error and stuff. So this one's missing some nuts and bolts. And then let's turn everything on. Oh, thank God. So right now it's pulling the string. I don't know if you can see it. So it's doing the job. Oh, there's something wrong. What could it be? What is it? What? Might be the improvised gear thing that we just did. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be hard, but oh yeah, that makes sense. It's gonna be my first shot ever with the string of the system functioning, semi-functioning. So I'm gonna go ahead and test it out. I'm not gonna record it because it's too dark outside, but I just wanna see that it works. Guys, so update about the older part now, which was supposed to be the final one. I mean, the lights work and everything. Once you shoot the bullet, it shoots. The issue always lies with the string. So one of the biggest problems that I saw, besides the gears, we'll talk about the gears right now, but let's just talk about this. Let's say that the gears are perfect and everything's working well. Once you have tension here with the string, everything works well. The problem is after you loosen up a little bit of tension, which happens a lot since the bullet's not fixed or anything. Once you lose that tension, the string just tends to like open up a little bit and it falls to the bottom, which then once you pull the bullet, it sort of ties like the string from the bottom, which ties it to like the spring and all the gears, and it makes a mess. So you shoot it and nothing happens. I think I'll put a clip after or before this, I don't know.
Presentation!
But that was kind of a failure, just like with the design itself. The reason why this was flat instead of ideally this is because of this. You don't want it to be like super thick or anything like that. I mean, if I were to design this from scratch again, I would definitely do it different. And after some thinking on some different iterations, I just ended up saying, you know what, F it, cut this bottom part again, redesign it, but now with the knowledge that we know, which is, you guys will see in the next design.